Due to the large number of hostages, the robbers decided to release a few, but each person had to give a reason for their release. Whoever had a valid reason would be let go. However, after interviewing a few, none were suitable, so they confiscated everyone's phones and tagged each person for easier management. But a problem arose. The bar's food was enough for the robbers for a week, but it ran out after just one meal for so many people. So the robbers contacted the police outside, telling them the hostages were about to starve and asked them to send some food. Soon, a group of delivery staff brought 200 pizzas, but it wasn't a long-term solution. So the robbers released 20 hostages. Seeing the released hostages, the media immediately surrounded them, asking if they had been abused. Unexpectedly, the released hostages not only didn't blame the robbers, but praised them highly. But the CEO of the group wouldn't have it because his son wasn't released. He told his subordinates to pressure the police, not to harm his foolish son at all costs. When it was time for the next meal delivery, as the door opened to receive the food, a hostage kicked one of them in the crotch with all his might, nearly killing the robber. The hostage took the chance to run out. As soon as he was out, he held a press conference, claiming that the robbers inside were very vicious and constantly abusing the hostages. Then he went home and lived happily with his wife. This infuriated the robbers. They called the police, threatening to kill a hostage every few minutes. If the escaped man wasn't sent back within a day, the hostages' families were instantly in a panic. They rushed to the man's doorstep, shouting slogans. The police also climbed the wall to persuade him, but the man completely ignored them. The CEO was not as gentle as the police. He directly ordered his bodyguards to climb the wall and forcibly bring the man back. At the door, the man still tried to run, but was forced back at gunpoint by the SWAT team. After spending 2 days together, the hostages found that the robbers were not bad people. In the following days, the hostages and robbers sat together, drinking and chatting. They even celebrated a big sister's birthday. This made the hostages not even want to leave, but good times always come to an end. A week passed, and the robbers released all the hostages. They didn't hurt anyone, and the robbery was just a last resort. The 3 were sent to court. Their crimes were severe, but unexpectedly, just before the sentencing, all the hostages came to plead for leniency and jointly wrote a petition. In the end, the 3 were only sentenced to prison for robbery.